Goat farmer Blue Easy I am home, drunk, but home. Damon at Goat Farmer Blue Easy, glad you are home safe Blue. Goat Farmer Blue Easy I walked. Goat Farmer Blue Easy I walked. No worries about that.
Robes lol.
Willie got wood.
Robeswood got you.
Good afternoon. How you guys doing this afternoon? Are we excited? Are we ready? Are we ready? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back, everybody. We're going to actually be in the shop today, this afternoon. At least for a little bit. Sorry for my tardiness. Carl was breaking shit, so I had to fix it. Maybe. We'll get to that here in a minute. We will get to that here in a minute. Bluesy wants a dad joke.
Robes shit.
She needs page 222.
Goat farmer Blue Easy, ha ha ha.
222, she says.
Dub FM, hello John in the chat.
22, is there even a 222? We've been on this page many times. Here you go, Blue. Golf legend Arnold Palmer was teed off. He didn't get an earlier tee time. Didn't say it was going to be a good joke. Remind you why you decided to do it in the first place. Huh? I don't get it. First place. Reminded. What's up, Bear Fan? Bluesy?
Goat farmer
Home but
Blue
drunk,
Easy, I
right?
remembered it.
Drunk but home. Carl, good to see you. Luminology. Willie? Cyberdial, good to see you. Good to see you. Temperance. And, yeah, that's everybody. Commander Wolf? How you doing, man?
Corey Ash,
All right.
hello.
Let's show you what I got
Goat
here.
farmer Blue Easy, very.
Grinder, please.
CMDR Wolf, good afternoon all.
This is the reason I'm late. First of its kind. First of its name. It's not even complete. We stopped it because we ran out
Cyberdial Grinder?
of wood.
I don't
on
even know her.
that. Wood right there. Wood honeycomb. Up there for a test piece. Now Carl says that I should put a heat gun on it to get all these little doohickeys off. Probably right. Let's try my way.
Lumen, yeah, a heat gun could work.
I think his way works better. We're definitely not going anywhere. Heat gun? I don't know if I got a heat gun. I'd have a heat gun. I had a heat gun. Where would I hide it? Where would I hide a heat gun in this garage of mine.
Corey Ash by the clay, of course.
By the clay! Of course! Of course it's by the clay! Why wouldn't it be by the clay? For the love of Pete. I knew I'd bought some weed whacker thread. I just found it. Heat gun, where would you be? I think I do have one, I just don't know where it's at. One of those things you just don't think of. Well, it's not easily attained. Not the exact location I thought it would be. Exclamation point play if you have not entered. Now's a great time to do so. While I look for a heat gun. You know, I'm making actual progress on the garage cleanup, guys. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't work. Done quite. Doohickeys. Got hickey doohickeys. Heat gun when you need it. The heat gun doohickey. Not finding it. What are the odds that it'll be in the last place I look? What do you think? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe, baby.
Goat Farmer Blue Easy 100%. Damon, it's always in the last place you look because once you find it, why keep searching for it?
Never know. Sometimes you might need to find something that's still hidden. No.
Boosted, it's probably in the vest.
Once you find it, I don't have the heat gun. New plan. I've got a torch. Will that work, you think?
Corey Ash bad plan. Lol.
This is bad
Load
plan?
so fast.
Goat Farmer Blue Easy, you will just burn it.
Lumen Yat.
This is great plan. Ooh, started melting some right there. Seems to be working. I mean, as long as I don't leave the flame on there. Oh, it makes it malleable too.
Lumen, what type of gas is that?
Corey Ash, try backing it off some, maybe you won't blacken
propane.
it. Robes, can
Butane.
you not turn it down a bit?
Where's the fun in that? I mean, if I'm gonna do it, we might as well have fun with it.
Corey Ash, similar to the torch I have for my cocktail smoking set.
Well, that's exactly what this is, a food torch.
Robes, check the print, make sure you're happy and we are good.
No, I am doing something, Carl.
Corey
You
Ash,
check
but
the
I have a
print.
bigger one for when I need to torch my smoke tube.
It's not horrible. Maybe an actual heat gun would work better, but you know, I don't have a heat gun right at the moment. So we kind of scorched it a little bit right there. That doesn't bode well for our future experiment with resin. That little bit of torch will take care of that. But that right there, PLA wood, walnut. Kind of thing going on the side. We're going to increase the honeycomb diameter.
Corey Ash, interesting.
We're going to increase it a little bit. I asked Carl for 1/4 inch, and that's what he gave me. This was 1/4 inch honeycomb, and this is 1/4 inch PLA. Not exactly the right size, same size. Looks a little smaller, so we're gonna go 1/2 inch to make it bigger. But it's not as small as this either, so this is 1/8 inch. So it is bigger than the 1/8 inch. I'm thinking, Carl, maybe increase this instead of going 1/2 inch, go up to 1/2 of the 1/4 inch. So 50% more. And that should get us pretty close to this. I think the difference is this is not
Goat Farmer Blue
exactly
Easy 3/8.
is not exactly perfect 1/4 inch honeycomb, whereas the printer is very precise, so it creates a perfect 1/4 inch honeycomb. That makes sense? Because each one of them is perfect for the size, whereas honeycomb is not exactly perfect. Not too bad though. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I scorched it pretty good right there. That's gonna make it interesting to see how it handles resin and heat. Heat. But we got the little marquees off. It's off. Ah. How you guys doing? Couldn't wait to show you that. Couldn't wait. Couldn't wait. That's not the full print. The full print takes like 6 hours. So, we'll have to readdress it. We should have another one probably Wednesday. What's up, HUD? Corey, good to see. Good to see. Exclamation point play. If you have not entered, now's a great time to do so. We are going to run it. The early bird playing marbles. 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 There we go. Early bird, whirly bird. Early whirly bird gets the worm. And this is also a map we have not done yet. Everybody. Oh, there they are. There we go. Portland still has his 126. Good job, man. Good job. There we go. We're going. We're going. Break it, Carl. Why am I getting messages? Carl broke it. It is. Human. That ass is hauling ass. Shoot. Oh shit. Line it up. Damn, we got lucky. Yeah, this is a quick map.
CMDR Wolf hauling as.
What the hell? That ass. My dude. The quick map. Good job, HUD. Bluesy died. Boosted died. Dang it.
HUD as one was a.
Huzzah! Right?
Hey, you've got it! You've got the last golden ticket!
Going for a
The
ticket.
last golden
Go
ticket.
Farmer Blue Easy, I am good
Didn't-
at dying.
Didn't you win a knife already, HUD? I thought you won a knife. Are you sure you're eligible to get a knife under the knife? You won one. Good job, HUD. One. Well, when we take a break.
Cyberdial my turn. CMDR Wolf last to finish. Better late than never.
Hey, at least you finished, right? Check cam, please. That knife I
Demon
sent
Goat,
you, HUD.
Doc, Welsh, Kenneth, Toy, Willie, Toddy, Achilles 7, Super Wolf EO, CM Deerhoof, Wolf Airy.
Those are. Well, HUD, since I did pick your name, you got double the tickets. And you won.
HUD
You
as
got
one
double.
did it come back.
The knife? No, it just mailed. Just mailed it last week. Just mailed it last week, man. I sent you the tracking information. Sent Wolf Aries as well. Yep. Thanks, Temperance. How you doing today? Did you guys watch the parade today?
HUD as one, yeah, I saw, thanks.
Fair? Was that a decent parade? Was I too catty? Kind of catty. Looks like Chef Steve is streaming.
Corey Ash, did you see the clip of the Mick?
I did. It was very loud. One
Go
thing's for
Farmer
certain though.
Bluezy, I am going to go to sleep. Good night.
Take care, Blue.
Corey Ash, yes.
That was, yeah. That's pretty insane.
Corey Ash, good night, Blue.
Have a good night, Blue. See you on Wednesday. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Unfortunately, I get to go to the doctor.
Damon
It's
Night
so
Blue.
great. So great. 4 o'clock. I am not going to do a heat treat today. Not this evening. Put these guys in the oven though. That way they're prepared. Prepared. Grinder, please. Take a look at our pot over here. Taking a lot of material out of there. I've almost got a whole knuckle of wood out of there, of material. Cactus juice. That's the word I'm looking for. Cacti juice. Yeah, I did scorch it by doing that thing there. That was not cool, but that's fine. I think what we're going to do now is take a look and see if it'll fit my my mold. Carl says it's a 3x6.
Robes, that's why I said heat gun, lol.
Well, the heat gun's going to do the same thing. 3x6. Damn near perfect too. Look at that. Look at that. Fits right on in.
Lumen, you'll have a lot more control with a heat gun.
Robes and good me. Corey Ash, no, heat gun doesn't have such a focused fire in one spot like a torch.
Ah. I couldn't find the heat gun. I'll have to find it. But that's how much didn't print.
Lumen and propane gets way hotter.
Yeah. There's definitely enough there to do an entire cast. We can do one handle with
Robes
that.
told you it was right, lol.
He's as Carl. So that's... It's actually just under half an inch.
Lumen propane burns at 35-60 degrees, according to the bots.
3,560 degrees? Damn, that's hot. That is hot. But we got all the stragglers off. I don't know, it just seems like a real tight honeycomb. Now, supposedly we can stain this. What do you think? Should we test it? This is our test piece, right?
Robes test please, lol.
Lumen, yes, and by comparison, your 3D printer melts filament at around 400 degrees.
$400 degrees. Oh, Melt that filament.
Robes 230 for this.
Lumen Fahrenheit, that is.
230 C.
See what? I see nothing.
Lumen,
You can't
there we
make me.
go.
Get some gloves off. Carl's creeping on me with my camera. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing on that computer over there, John?"
Yes, I see, said the blind man.
I'm gonna have to block my camera on my printer. Carl's gonna be peeping on me. He'll be in there watching porn, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell, John?" Not that I would ever do that. Guys don't ever do that. Isn't that right, Blue? Knife down! Just drop some knives. Ah.
Robes box around the printer, then I can't see lol.
Alright, so supposedly we can stain this. Let's see.
Robes lol dunk.
If you're going to stain it, you might as well go all in. Yeah, it took stain. Not super dark. Definitely took it. We can blow it out a little. Do a forced drying. Back here, rag. No
Robes
escape.
dry me daddy.
No escape.
Robes lol.
Dude, that's not bad. It works. It will definitely take stain, folks. I mean, you can tell from right there. So the stain made it a little darker. This the printed version, and that's the stain. Once you get it up close like that, you really can't tell. Amazing camera for 16, Alex. Then, of course, I had stain left on my fingers, so I was getting over to the other side. So, yeah, we can definitely make it darker with some stain. See, now that's, I think it's much better after it's been stained. It looks more like wood now. So one of the other things we were looking at is setting up some or creating some clips so we can put on the knives for shipping purposes. Because right now, you know, I use the Work Sharp little cardboard box things. And those just aren't going to work. They're not going to work for me. So that's the next thing, Carl. Think we can start making some of them? I looked on their little site or whatever. I couldn't find any that were already pre-made. There were knife sheaths for very specific knives.
Robes, yes, I will work on them tomorrow.
But my thought is, if we know the width of the steel, right, which is 1/8 inch, your metric is 0.125, right? And we got ourselves a knife blade. Doesn't need to be exactly 0.125 because the blade thins down considerably to say a stubby nail thickness, right? It's typically where I go. But my thought is to have a wider portion for the blade and actually come in like this, like how my hand is, and then force it open with the knife to get it inside here, so that the two portions on the other side are actually pushing against the back end of the blade, right? And there's enough room in here that the blade is not actually touching anything. It's just free floating. Does that make sense? Now you can probably get it to a point where, you know, make this a little thicker, like about an inch, or not an inch, but maybe 1/4 inch. Then it comes in and it's clipped all the way in, but then it'll have to be wrapped around for the front of the blade too. Ideally, I'm thinking for like the Nikiri, something
Robes,
that
yes,
clips.
I know how I'm going to do it. Now won't take long tomorrow to do that.
All the way up to about halfway. So it's not much, but it'll lock it in. So if you've got two filament pieces, like almost like a triangle, really. See if I can get a piece of paper somewhere. And you can leave a little bit of an opening, not much. It's really big. And then the blade edge goes in between, and the thickness of the blade pushes those pieces apart. Right? In theory. Wrap around the entire edge of the blade. So it doesn't need to be really big. You can make it half thick. So this is a 2-inch. Most chef's knives are 2 inches. So 1 inch. And then once we fix the design, we can even bring it down to 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch would probably be ideal. Now we'll have to modify them based on the type and style of the knife, obviously. So like this one here, I'll have to bring it up in order to grab the tip so it protects the tip. And that'll mean mainly that is only for transport purposes.
Corey Ash, sorry, had to swap headsets. What are you talking about? Blade guards for shipping?
Yeah, now I'm talking about blade guards for shipping.
Robes,
3D
I have a
printing
good
blade
way
guards.
around that, I think.
That way it protects the tip. And if the tip port comes out, I don't know, about that big, and that's fine. Because then if the blade gets moved around in the box, it'll be protected. So anyway, that's just the alpha thought. I'm sure we're going to have to go through many different processes to get to the end point. End
Dub
stage.
did you not like the tip protector I showed you?
I probably forgot about it, Bear Fan.
Robes, if you heat the plastic you can bend it to make it the same as the blade.
The tip protectors. Can you send those tip protectors to Carl, Bear Fan? So that he has an idea to look at? By the way, I'll have a way to look at it too.
Dub I will.
Thank you, sir. I just forgot about it, man.
Corey Ash,
Forget about
tip
it.
protector.
All kinds of good stuff.
A condom.
Nope, that's a shaft protector, not a. It's not a protector. That's a preventer. We need a protector. The protector would be the insert for the lady. That's a protector.
Corey Ash, it protects.
Negative. It prevents. Corey's like, damn it. I think there's an argument for
Corey Ash, it
both ways.
protects you from STDs.
No, it prevents you from getting STDs.
Corey Ash can't argue that.
Damon, it is a preventer and protector technically.
Preventing protection.
Corey Ash, you're channeling blue.
I'm channeling blue. That's a good one. I'm channeling my inner
Damon
blue.
prevents pregnancy and protects against STDs by decreasing skin-to-skin contact.
It also prevents 100% satisfaction and enjoyment. But it also helps preserve length, so you don't
Corey
become
Ash,
a
true
one-pump
that.
chump. Oh, it's good and bad. Good and bad. Tomato. You know what they say? Oh, God, dude, I have no freaking space in the shop. Ew. Stain all over my towel.
Damon, it's also easier clean up.
Dub sent you a message on Discord, Carl.
See Robert TV, time to clean.
Oh. Hey, we're gonna do the egg on Thursday, guys. I know I said we were gonna do it Friday, but I don't think I'm gonna be streaming on Friday. There's an entrepreneurial thing going on. It's like all morning on Friday morning. And I probably
Robes
should go
yet
to it.
seen.
So, yeah. Entrepreneurial? Entrepreneurial? Oh man, all I know is it's probably something I should go to. So I won't be streaming Friday. Maybe in the afternoon a little bit. Stream a little bit. But Friday morning, I'll be out. Maybe we should probably go ahead and Phil Gary. Boy, I missed it earlier this morning, man, but I saw it. I saw it this afternoon. I was hoping you were going to swing in this evening. Thank you for the resubscription.
I am so sad that my tier 3 couldn't be used for a hype train today.
I know. I didn't even know that you resubbed until like a couple hours ago. I appreciate it, man. I really do. You are my only tier 3 subscriber. I wanted to make sure I called you out on it. So thank you for the resub, man. The IRL stream, I'm not super great on catching everything on those, but dude, I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you. Can't blame it on the cat this time. That was all you, baby. That was all you. Seriously, Toy, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Let's get this Gary cleaned up a little bit.
Toy, I couldn't take the chance on the Ko-fi since they are dropping the ball.
All good, man. They did fix it, though. Kofi did fix it, and they apologized. So that was nice of them. Not exactly sure what the issue is. I was talking to a couple other folks, and I think what happened is somebody actually reported it. Kind of like TikTok. When you report somebody's channel on TikTok, they do like a temporary ban, unpublish, or whatever. Gary, you little bastard! Wasn't heavy enough. I think somebody literally reported it, and that's why they classified it as a weapon.
Toy, we need some glitter hands.
Glitter hands. Did you see the
show shit? Frogged. I need to put a little air in my tires and my wife is taking my car tonight. Back in a few.
Here's our first wood cast, our wood print. All right, Corey. Get your ass in there, boy.
Toy, nice.
And we stained it. Again here in a second. Turn the water off. Make it juicy in here. Back over here. Take a look at this. Take a look and see. Doesn't show up real well unless you get something on the back of it. But it's actually a lot darker. This camera is just not real good. So we stained this part. This is the original print. This is actually wood. 30% wood. And plant-based everything else, I guess. We're making right now a larger honeycomb. This is 1/4 inch. The biggest problem I have with it is that the cells are perfect. Everything is symmetrical. They're exactly the same, every last one of them. Unfortunately, I think asymmetrical is very pretty. So, and the aluminum honeycomb gives you an asymmetrical. They're all honeycomb, they're all 1/4 inch, but they're all just kind of squished a little bit in different directions. This is like perfect. This is also about half of the size. We can actually make a handle out of this. We probably will. It'll be our test one. We can cut it in half. So this is a 3x6 and it fits perfectly into my mold. We've got more showing. We got more printing right now. I'm gonna get probably, oh, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them done by the time our pressure tank, our vacuum chamber is done. We're gonna pull the vacuum on this thing on Friday, and then not this week, not this Friday, but next Friday, we'll start another stabilization, and that's when we're gonna put prints in. So each print takes about 3 hours for a single. It'll probably take about 6 for a double. It takes 11 for a double of this size, but the 1/2 inch is a little thicker, or a little less. It takes less material too, I think, which we might actually get more out of. I've got 2 massive rolls, 150 something of the wood. I also have some colors that I got. I got a red and black and a blue and green. So I'll try some of that too. Some of that. I want to grind on this axe a little bit though. So let's get to work. Do it. Got some brand new 36 grit belts in. Spent a small fortune on them. Can't seem to get this fucker off. So I guess it's wanting to come and hang out and play too. What'd you guys think of that parade? Did you like it? Was it decent? Thought it was all right. I didn't realize that the post commander was going to be in it.
Damon, what parade?
This morning, my daughter wanted to go to the Veterans Day parade, so we did. It was supposedly the biggest one in Kansas. Not so sure that that's great.
Damon, oh okay.
Corp, the biggest parade in Kansas or the biggest Veterans Day parade in Kansas?
The biggest Veterans Day parade. How you doing, Corporal?
Robes, write him off to bed. Hope all goes well and see you tomorrow, John.
Bye, Carl. You have a good night, sir. Thank you for your help.
Corp, hire John. Night night, Carl. Robes 38% done.
Yeah. Seems like a lot.
Corp for a first attempt, John. Why didn't you have Carl divide the piece into several different hole sizes?
Didn't think about it. Why are you coming up with the good idea, Fairy, after the fact, goddammit? Come on now. You know you're supposed to come up with that shit beforehand. Come here.
Corp, I don't remember being asked before.
Well, you weren't asked this time, but you still came up with the idea. After the fact, I might add. Carl, you can't go to bed. You got to get back to work. We need various sizes. No, sleepy, sleepy. Corporal had a great idea. Blame Corporal. You're like, oh, hell no. I'm going to bed.
Robes FFS. Okay sir, can you ring my boss and tell him I can't make it in tomorrow?
Alright, send me his number. You think I won't call him?
Robes plus 44,999. Corp, hello Carl's boss? Yeah, he won't be able to make it in today. He can't stop itching his crabs.
Right? How did he get him? I don't know.
Corp from the hotel bed on his vacation.
Oh yeah. Good, 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 good. Hello, Sabadell. So happy Veterans Day for all you veterans out there. Thank you for your service. At one point in time, you decided to sign a check, a blank check, for anything and everything up into and including my life. For that, you deserve gratitude. %100%. If you served, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you did not serve, that's okay. Fortunately, service does not provide citizenship yet. Service does not guarantee citizenship. That would be a hell of a policy, though. You think our military will ever go to that? The Starship
Cyrillac
Trooper?
like in Starship Troopers.
Exactly. Path to citizenship, man. I think that would be a great way to do it. It would teach people core values. Give them a reason. And it comes with all the medical bennies.
Cyrillac High School, then straight to boot camp and 2 YRS mandatory service to get to take the citizen entrance test.
Oh, you still want them to have a test?
Cyrillac, yep.
I don't know. There are so many different ways to, or different organizations that could use people, like the Peace Corps, Coast Guard. I wonder if that's how I cut myself on the side there. That fucker that sharp? You got the normal military, the Army, the Navy.
Cyrillac, if they fail then they get cycled and can test again in 2 YRS again indefinitely.
Did you know that most of the illegal immigrants, they might come up through Mexico, but they're actually not Mexican. It's other countries. Other countries. Do you know that? Not exactly. It's one of them touchy things. It's good and bad. I believe everybody deserves a chance at a better life. But I also believe that everybody should go about it the right way. Yeah, I believe people are by their very nature decent individuals. There's always a few bad actors though. It'll be interesting to see how the new administration handles it. Seems to be a lot of hope right now in the crypto world, though. And BTC is going nuts today, man. I literally seen $1,000 spike on BTC today from this morning. All-time high, man, 87,000. A year ago, BTC was at 27,000 a coin. It's already tripled in value since then. Fucking nuts, man.
Lumen, I know folks who have been deported multiple times. Usually it's from, say, getting a DUI, they get arrested, then it's hit or miss whether or not they get the ICE hold.
Corey Ash back.
Come back, Corey Ash.
Lumen, because if they get deported, all the fines, etc. are wiped clean, and they simply save up another 10K and come back in 5 or 6 months. Lumen, but if they have the money to pay for everything, they might let them stay.
That's wild, man. That is freaking wild by itself. Now, there are plenty of jobs, man, that illegal immigrants do that broke dicks like myself don't want to do. And I think they're naturally good people. Like I said, there's always some bad actors, though. They're just trying to do better for themselves and their family, for the most part. And I can't fault anybody for that. Especially if they're not causing any harm, like real harm. There's always people that get pissy because, oh, they're taking my job. Well, they're taking your job because you weren't any good at it in the first place. Then there's the occasion where they're taking your job because there's a bad actor involved undercutting the labor. That I can understand. That would be a problem. For human trafficking, I do not support that at all. Exploitation? No, that is bad, juju.
Corey Ash, my wife was on a federal jury a few years back. For 13 months. The amount of human trafficking stuff she saw, in what we thought was an area that had none of that, was insane.
I know, right? No, there's always somebody out there, a bad actor, that is taking advantage of somebody else. That sickens me, man. Straight up
Corey
sickens
Ash,
me.
it's everywhere.
Lumen, 13 months. Sounds like the jury was also handed a sentence. Sheesh. That's way too long. Lumen, thankfully I've never been called for jury duty.
Corey Ash, it was like a couple days every third week or some shit. But yeah, the
Well,
time frame was that long.
they won't call me for jury duty.
Corey Ash don't ever get federal. Lol.
Lumen noted. LOL.
They'll never call me for jury duty because of my former law enforcement.
Lumen, oh, that's a thing?
That is a thing. I have never been called for jury duty either. It's really hard to have a biased decision, or an unbiased decision, sorry. Now my wife, she gets called every fucking time she could possibly get. Every other year, man, they're calling her up. And she's like, why have they never called you? I said, well, former law enforcement, baby. Go work 6 months for the police department, you'll be fine.
Corey Ash, I dodged a major bullet the last time I got called. They were filling a jury for a cop shooting trial that went on for months.
Now I will
jury.
say,
fucking hell. No,
I will
thanks.
say that if they're like trying a law enforcement personnel, then I probably
Damon,
would
they
get
call
called.
me up, I show up for a day and they send me home.
You show up with your dog. I have a
Damon,
service
of
dog.
course.
They're like, okay, yeah. You can take the day.
Daniel
For your service.
JMC Grail,
Here's your
I'm biased
$5.
against everyone.
Even me,
Damon,
Daniel?
DVP of weed.
You're biased against me? Dang. It's because I give away too many knives, right? How dare I give away a
Nitro
knife?
in my blood. Now that I get paid for jury duty, I've only had one call in 5 YRS and still got sent home before selection. Damon, my work pays for jury duty so the government doesn't give me shit.
Nice, Nitro.
Nitro
Ooh.
in my blood. I actually want to go though at least once.
Daniel JMC Grail, I don't think the government pays very much anyway.
They don't. They get like $5. $5. Might be a little bit more. You still got a long way to go.
Corey Ash, my work does too. But there's a cap on it, which didn't cover my wife's federal length. But she fought it and got rules changed.
Come on, they made me stay for all this damn time. Well, that's your fault. You should have agreed fast.
CMDR Wolf
What?
at Nitro in my blood, ha. Same.
How
Almost
dare you
5
say
years
that?
since I got a government job. Got called like every couple years before then, but only once since then.
Vito. Whoopsie. You probably should be piling up in there already. Take a look. Take a looky-loo. The axe is coming along. We definitely got to get more belts. We got our stubby nail thickness. We're gonna keep grinding on it though. Point there. I got a point there. Skewed to me. Does that look even to you guys? That's pretty close. We should probably take it in a little steeper on this side. Always the left side is going steeper for some reason. Looks like it's too steep on that side. Possible that it's too steep on one end and not steep enough on the other.
Corpum.
This side needs to go in steeper. This side, not so much.
Corey Ashef.
F
Natural in my
already?
blood, oh no.
F'd. We're F'd. No. Oh, the humanity.
Corp warms up the panic bus.
Panic. Panic. Panic in the streets.
Corp John, you dropping frames?
Oh. Yes, yes, yeah,
Nitro in my blood, we're chugging along.
yes, chug, 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 lug.